My entire village was roaring with excitement. The only thing my family and others could talk about was the fact that there was new folks coming. I sure hope there are gardeners because it's been an awful long time since I've had some fresh kohlrabi and nice orange carrots. I can't wait to see what kind of folks take over up on the hilltop because there's nothing I can't stand more than a garden full of weeds. The folks that used to live there always had fresh vegetables and a lawn full of clovers and bluegrass. Those were the days any animals could ask for. The one early morning I was awakened by a familiar sound. It was the moving trucks. Then I noticed new folks were leaving. Because of all the good news, Mother decides to send for my Uncle Agnes. She is worried that I might get into trouble, but she knows that he needs to be closer to his family. So early that morning, I went to get Uncle Agnes, but ran into a hound along the way, and I had to leap across Dead Man's Brook. It was quite a fright, but I got away. I later made up with my Uncle Agnes, and we rested through the night, only to begin the journey in the morning. Later that evening, only to discover that Porky is causing trouble. There are tons of speculations that new folks are gardeners. Porky has been the hill's eyes and ears for quite a while, but he can be very stubborn. Today is the day. I hear moving vans. Everyone comes out of their barrels, except for Mother, to try and figure out what type of new folks they really are. Everyone was filled with anxiety, but so far no one has spotted anything threatening while the new folks were unpacking. No rifles, traps, or poison. Mother was right about one thing, though. They did have a cat, but he couldn't kill a fly even if he wanted to. He was really fat and lazy. We all head in for bed after a night of scoping out the new folks and testing their cat. We all discover a sign that says, "Please drive carefully, account of small animals." How thoughtful of them to put up a sign for us. Everyone was confused, but Porky, on the other hand, had first-hand experience on how thoughtful and caring the new folks were. Willie the field mouse climbed up on the gutters to have a closer look at the inside of the house. He saw all kinds of vegetation, but on his way down to tell everyone, he falls into the pipes and almost drowns. The new folks save him and nurses him back to health. Mother has sent me to get supplies. I was hit by a car on the way back. The new folks took me in and took great care of me and nursed me back to health. That morning I woke up full of energy. I was back to new, and I saw the new folks preparing vegetation around the waterfall. And we sat and waited for my family to arrive, and I saw my mother, and I told her that it was enough for all.